HarperCollins presents What Seems to Be the Problem, written and read by Laura Marshall Andrews.
If you have the choice between being kind or being clever, choose kind. R.J. Palacio, Wonder. Society today is being fragmented by a way of thinking that is inherently short-sighted, because it disregards the full horizon of truth. It ignores the very principles that enable us to live and flourish in unity, order, and harmony. Pope Benedict XIV. Introduction. My surgery finished late on the day I was strangled. My patient, Sarah, had about her the air of a recent escapee. I had treated her before, and I knew her mental health could be very up and down. But that day she looked particularly disconcerting. Her hair was untamed and very black, her skin sallow, with large dark circles around her wild eyes. She rushed into my consulting room, followed by a man I also recognised as another mental health patient of ours. "I feel wild, I feel crazy." Sarah was writhing as she spoke, pulling at her neck and the top of her shirt. "She does," the man behind her said to me over her shoulder, nodding vigorously. They had met on a mental health day event, he explained. He looked to be in a state of panic. This was not uncommon for him, as he lived his life in a fairly constant state of panic. But there was a different urgency about him that day. "She's been trying to attack people on the way here," he said. "She even tried to attack an old lady." Sarah nodded in agreement, widening her eyes and throwing her head back. "Okay. Well, just take a seat." I gestured to the chair by my desk. My consulting room was a small, reversed L shape, with the desk tucked into the short arm of the L to maximise space for the patient and the couch. It was an arrangement I was starting to regret, as I suddenly felt very cornered. "I can't sit down. I'm wild. I feel dangerous. I need to be admitted." Her voice increased with energy and volume as she spoke. "Okay, Sarah, I will just call Millview," I said, moving my hand slowly to the phone and picking up the receiver. Millview is our local psychiatric hospital. It's not a pleasant place. Most of its patients spend their time trying to escape, and wanting to be admitted there was in itself pretty indicative of a delusional state of mind. I kept my eyes on Sarah as I dialed the number. The ward clerk answered and put Graham, the team leader, on the line. I explained the situation. "Oh yes, I know Sarah," he said too quickly. "I absolutely don't think admission is the right thing for her. I think she's best off in the community." "She says she's going to attack someone." "Well, yes, she does attack people. She's attacked me." He paused, as if this was somehow reassuring. I supposed that the fact that he was still alive was positive, although one couldn't tell down the phone whether or not he had suffered some sort of disfiguring disablement. "Okay, so what should I do?" "Call her community team. They might be able to help her." "Right," I said. It didn't feel that way, but then it was the sort of situation where nothing was really going to feel right. Calling the community team is never straightforward. It is hopelessly understaffed, and it's almost impossible to get through to anyone. I ended up leaving 3 or 4 messages on different voicemails. I turned back to Sarah. "I'm trying to get you seen at home," I explained. "I can't go home. I'm going to kill someone," she shouted. "I need to be admitted. I feel dangerous."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?